I woke up this morning bright and early about midnight. It sure was a pretty day with all the street lights on. I thought it'd be a nice time to go down and see Sal. The weather was so very hot and rainy with ice and snow everywhere. Sal just lives inside the city limits about 20 miles down the road. I pulled up in front of her house. It was painted purple over green with blue. I got off the fence and tied the car and went up and beat on the window. Sal come to the door and said,
"Well, sweet William, you sure look worse than ever before, and the smell is no better. Just push up the window and come on in the house."
So I climbed up the wall. All at once I heard something fall. Oh! I looked around, up and down, it was me. Then all at once, every dad blame one of her dogs jumped on me. Now that is all except old Shorty. And old Shorty, he jumped on me too. After a day or two, I knocked all them dogs off. Now that is all except old Shorty. And then I knocked old Shorty off too. Sal was such a bad cook, I asked her about cooking up some grub, and she said,
"No, I'll be glad not to fix any grub, 'cause I sure am hungry."
So we got the car out of the house, saddled up the horse, got on the fence and started walking off down the river. After a few weeks, we saw the eating house. We went in. I throwed my shoes on the table, turned the chair upside down, rolled up the rug, knocked a board out of the wall. After a few days, I finally got sat down. I reached Sal the board that had the written on it, and she said,
"I'm not too hungry. Just bring me some sour jelly and country-style taters, cooked in molasses, with 3 pounds of butter mixed in vinegar. For dessert, just whipped cream and olives with peanut butter."
Well, I never ate too much, so brung me a bucket of pinto beans and grits and chocolate syrup, and also 4 pounds of sour apples mixed in lemonade. Well, for dessert, a couple of gallons of thin tanner pudding, sour plums, and meal gravy. Of course, I'll drink some coffee. Not being a very hungry, we only eaten a couple or 3 hours. Then I got up, throwed the dishes in the floor, stood on my head, and spit on the wall. After we got back to the house, Sal said,
"If you don't mind, help me get in the wood and do a few chores."
I told her I minded, but went out, pulled up a bush. I cut some rock. I crawled over to the horse lot and fed the pigs. Then I started running them dad-blame chickens. All at once I stepped on something slick. I fell right straddle of a barbed wire fence with all feet on the same side, and I ain't saw Sal yet.